Monday night to the discotheque, Tuesday night to the discotheque, Wednesday night, what the heck? But I went to the discotheque, Thursday night to the discotheque, Friday night, I didn't want to go, but my friends came looking for me, so I went to the discotheque, Saturday night to the discotheque, Sunday night to the discotheque. Tuesday night to the discotheque, Wednesday night to the discotheque, Thursday night to the discotheque, Friday night to the discotheque, Saturday night to the discotheque, Sunday night to the discotheque. What the heck?
Figured it out. We had laser issues. The laser was down.
To the discotheque. To the discotheque. To the discotheque.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
Discotheque.
Let's go, baby.
Get on the bike. That's an intro. Hi, everybody. What's up, guys? How we doing? Welcome back to the live stream.
To the discotheque. To the discotheque. To the
You ready to go to the
discotheque.
discotheque tonight? Yo, why isn't this stream working, dude? It's gonna piss me off.
Monday night to the discotheque, Tuesday night to the discotheque, Wednesday night, but I went to the discotheque, Thursday night to the discotheque, Friday night, I didn't want to go, but my friends came looking for me, so I went to the discotheque, Saturday night to the discotheque, Sunday night to the discotheque.
It didn't work yesterday either. Why is this not working? That's annoying. Yeah, I'm not gonna end it. Fine. I get it.
To the discotheque. To the discotheque. Push. When I push, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push. When I pull, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push. When I pull, I feel good. When I pull, I feel good. When I push. When I pull, I feel good.
I'm on mute. Don't worry about it.
I feel good. When I push.
Not bad. What else we got? The discotheque song just doesn't get old. It's this one. I think this was pretty copyright though. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, gentlemen, welcome back. Appreciate you guys for being here. Like always, the frickin' vertical stream's not working. Let's go, guys. Lovely bounce back, man. Lovely bounce back, dude. Why is this not working? Render's insane, dude. Render's insane, bro. We're gonna do our top 10 viewers here in just a minute, my friends. Bro, why? Vertical stream killed me, man. Bye. Render has been killing it. Honestly, everything bounced. Right as soon as I got off stream, everything bounced back. It's crazy. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Nice. I think we're pretty much locked in. here. All right, let's go, baby. Let me get the light on. You know the drill. Get that light on. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lux Saga live stream. Y'all know the drill. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here, like always. The whatevers aren't working again. But lots to go over today. Lots to go over. A lot of crypto news today. I don't even know. Like, it's just crazy the amount of things that have come out. If you've seen our Twitter, you pretty much have seen what's been going on. But major bounces on Ethereum and remember 3,300, man. Lovely close. Bitcoin as well. Nice little closure above that zone that we talked about yesterday here on stream. Man, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that 60K bounce. Let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. All right. Besides that, I mean, that please close over this week right there. Look at it. Look at the price trading above that right now. You can't get better than that. We're going to do our top 10 here in just a second for our top 10 viewers from last week. Congrats to all you guys that were part of, obviously, the giveaways and the, what's it called? The Bitcoin predictions. Yeah, last week was a crazy week to even do it, to be honest. So those of you that did make them the top 10, congrats. It's actually funny. We have a lot of yo, what? Dude, this is annoying. Everything just is logging me out. Everybody have log out issues, like, randomly. What is happening? Just randomly getting logged out all the time. With, like, Google stuff. It's like, you've been logged out. It's like, literally, we just went live on YouTube. You're logging me out. Yeah. All right. I hate that this, I'm going to repop out this chat. I hate that the vertical stream is just not functioning. I don't know what's going on with it. The bot should be working now. There's the bot. It is always a good time to buy Bitcoin, my friend. You know, if you're willing to hold Bitcoin, you need to buy it. I'm just going to say. If you're going to hold it, you need to buy it. Guys, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. Okay, come on. We got to remember, we're my hodl going out and pushing people to hit that like button. As you saw in the thumbnail titled ETH, right? We got a confirmation that we might get that thing traded here very soon. 7 days, potentially. It's the same as like with Bitcoin when that happened as well. We're going to get into Ethereum here in just a second. We just got to go over some news points. But bear with me for 1 second. Let's get over to our classic. Man, that discotheque song gets stuck in my head all the time. I'm just going to keep playing it. That's going to be like our next theme song. Friday night to the discotheque. Sunday night to the discotheque. This is a great song. All right. All right, let's go. All right, here's your Bitcoin bounce off that 60K mark. Biggest thing, guys. Remember, today we had consumer confidence at 9 a.m. for our U.S. peeps. We had home index early, and then Bowman was saying some garbage this morning. But yeah, here you go. Besides that, we had 6-month inflation will move lower on a bumpy path. So we'll see. That's from Cooks. But you know, we've been watching that for a while. This was the breaking news about VanEck has filed their A8 spot Ethereum ETF. So same with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin got this filing date, it was 7 days after it launched, right? So same thing is happening. We get that 7-day launch. Pretty much the title of this video. So 7 days from the 25th, which is today. All right, so be ready. 1 week, baby. 1 week, baby. Let's go. Let's get that inflow, baby. Let's get that inflow. A nice little bounce back on the chart today. This was pretty cool. Solana, guys, in revealing a way to just put blockchain links on whatever. So you can share the links and people can donate to you directly with USDC or, you know, whatever. But very, very cool. This is showing how the integration with Twitter would work. But man, this is what we like to see for Solana. Okay, this is what we love to see for Solana is real use cases, not, you know, scammy, you know, meme coins that, you know, some do really well, but majority of them are scammy. But fantastic use cases yet again for Solana. Guys, I'm telling you, Solana is one of my favorite. One of my favorite things of all time. It's just, I think it's going to be great in the future. So get ready for it. Just go check that tweet out as well. Make sure you're following our Twitter. Besides that, yet again, the crazy news today for everything. New bank is integrating Bitcoin Lightning Network for its 100 million customers across Latin America. 100 million customers. Yet again, another broad. I mean, obviously, this Bitcoin's international, right? Everybody knows what the hell Bitcoin is. If you don't, then you're living in a hole somewhere or you're on another planet. But the fact that this is their largest digital banking platform and they're integrating it, it's just massive. So yet again, another great sign for Bitcoin and its acceptance across the globe, right? Consumer confidence was reporting less than expecting it was a miss. So less were expecting a recession less than last year, and then it was 100 versus the 101. As you can see, nice little downtrend there. Nice little downtrend on that consumer confidence. So we'll see about that. Markets today, I think it was up. Yeah, markets jumped on that today on the U.S. side. Yeah, we're back green today. A little bit of a bounce back. Yeah, I like that on that consumer confidence. This was the housing. Yeah, housing made all-time high. I was wondering why my house it jumped in the past 2 months in value. It was like, nice, let's go. But it's like literally still at all-time highs. So we'll see where it's at. But man, 16 of the 20 regions jumping over 1% month over month. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't even look to buy a house right now in any of these metropolitan areas if you're in the U.S. Luckily, a lot of our viewers aren't in the U.S., so hopefully your housing market's doing good. I have no idea. But this was the crazy thing. Bowman saying no rate cuts 2024. The guys, usually like this. He usually says some fun stuff like this. I don't know if he's trying to look for attention or what, but I don't know. I think we'll at least get one rate cut, especially with the pressure the rest of the world is putting on us. But we'll see. I mean, it's not up to us, right? It's up to the king himself, Mr. J. Powell. So we'll see about that. Maybe Nubank will use XRP as well. Yeah, I don't think so. No. Rate cut because of election. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense. It would 100% make sense. All right, top 10 viewers. Bop. If you were a top 10 viewer, I will say I appreciate you. And guess what? Our top 10 viewers this past week are pretty much the Hodl Gang squad. Pretty much Hodl Gang squad. Dude, you guys are the best. Freaking love our Hodl Gang squad. It's Hodl Gang squad all day. Here you go. Boom. Top 10. Fam in first with 604 points. Let's go, fam. You got Jazz B in second, 530 points. Baron Cohen in third with 518. Bolo in fourth, 412. We got our boy Dennis, 404. Let's go. Dame in sixth with 376. Brad in seventh with 356. Man, at this point, y'all are just going to have to be employed by us because we're just, you keep hitting these top 10 lists and getting paid out. I'm pretty sure, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 people on this top 10 board have won before. So there you go. This is why, you just tune in every day like these guys and you're going to get multiple chances to potentially win $100. So there you go, guys. Top 10 viewers right there. I appreciate every single one of you. Let's go ahead and pick our winner, and then we're going to get to the YouTube's slacking today, honestly. It's slacking hard. YouTube's slacking real hard today. And then we'll get to the charts, okay? I don't know why it's being weird. It's slacking hard. I got to figure out the... All right. All right. Let's see. Pepe's going to pick our winner like always. And here we go, Pepe. You. There you go. Last little touch there. Numero 9, Mike. Yo, Mike, didn't you just win last week? Didn't 9 hit last week? Hold up. Bruh, Mike's killing it. I have to go back on that stream. Mike, again. Didn't Mike just win? Did he win the top 10 last week? I'm trying to remember. Was it top 10 or did he win something else? Repick. It's up to Mike. Mike has to give up. If he's here, it's up to Mike. If it's you got to read it. Hey, Jonah, you've won before. You've won before, Jonah. All right, Mike, I appreciate you. Congrats, man. It's up to him. It's up to Mike if he wants to give up his spot. Give it to Mike. I'll give it to Mike. Don't worry. Appreciate you, Mike. Thanks for tuning in like always. I don't think you were a top 10 viewer, man. The top 10 it was 312 was the highest amount of points. I promise you I went through that top 10. I went through the top 10. I added everybody's points up. Congrats, Mike. Appreciate you. Okay, guys, let's get to the charting. I mean, Bitcoin bouncing. Ethereum is going to be the first one to go over today with this. You know, there's not much yet. I mean, this isn't until we start actually seeing this thing trade. It's gonna move like the rest of the market. So until it starts trading on the actual stock exchange. So we'll be seeing what happens with that inflow. We'll keep you updated on it as well. All right. All right. Let's keep going here. Let's chart. Well done, Mike. Mike, yet again. We actually might have. Hold on. I want to see something. We might have just actually sent him today. I'll double check. That'd be so fun if we did. 1 second. I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit, and then we're gonna get rolling on the charting. I gotta go live on Insta. It better be working on Instagram. It is. Okay, good. Of course, Instagram works, but YouTube vertical's not working. Pisses me off. All right, it's all good. We always do Bitcoin predictions. We'll be doing those in just a minute. We ain't not gonna do Bitcoin predictions. What's up, Instagram? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna go over Ethereum really quickly because that's the big point that we're looking at right now with the update with potentially 7 days for this thing to start trading on the U.S. stock exchange. So those ETFs are ready. They're primed and ready. All right. The biggest thing with Ethereum though was here on this daily. I'm gonna put a watermark on 1 second. Biggest thing with Ethereum here on the daily was this previous high right here. I was watching this zone like we discussed. Bounced directly in that zone and yet again closed well above the 3,300. That's what we wanted to see. That was money. You got to love it when it closes above a level you've been watching for a while. And hold on. I got to make sure that the other stream is not public. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's on this. Okay. I don't know why the heck that's not working. Making me mad. All right. But that zone was money. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. YouTube's not cooperating today. There we go. All right. So 3,300, lovely close on the daily. We're still in that daily downtrend though, right? We still haven't broken that daily downtrend. We talked about here on the 4-hour, right? Talk about on the 4-hour how we want to get back kind of over that, that 3,500. Now, notice 3,400 would have been that potential upside target if we would have bounced off here because of these lows. This is a breaker that it's retesting on right now. So from this current move from here to the downside, it's kind of rejecting off that 618. I would want to see if Ethereum can kind of hold this breaker now. If it doesn't, you'll probably see it go retest the 3278 or something. But I mean, sadly it is rejecting right off this low already. So notice how it perfectly rejected. So that's the one thing I don't really like. But I'm okay, like we talked about yesterday, with consolidation at these lows below 3,400 to 3,300. Kind of, this low down here was 3,282, but like 3,280 up to 3,400, that's fine. Give me that consolidation. And then when the inflow comes from the ETFs, maybe we'll get a spike to the upside or something. But we'll keep an eye on that when that comes into the market, hopefully next week. So be ready for that. There is a potential in a week that starts happening. But this is starting to show clean structure for a downwards trend. And notice here on the signals and overlays as well, price is still respecting that Neo cloud, right? It's still respecting that Neo cloud really well. So we'll see kind of what it does off of that if it wants to retest the low or go enter back into that neo cloud. So that's the biggest thing. We are starting to show a trending state on Ethereum. So the only thing I'm worried about is potentially going to retest this low, but it's just pray that low holds, if anything, right? But it is trading well below the neo cloud, which is indicating a stronger trend. Money flow side, I'm going to go with the daily here. Money flow side is still sitting heavy on the upside there around that 3,500 level. Like we saw on the weekly chart, this 3,500 level comes from here. And then we discussed how this level over here was very big here, 39.32. As you can see from this weekly rejections, right? Boom, rejected again. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th week, right? This is the 5th week. All right. This is the 5th week that we're showing bearish price action so far. But, you know, the odds of it actually finally having a green week are pretty high right now. So we'll see how it does with it retracing and kind of trying to bounce off of that previous lower high there. Could be super clean. The biggest thing we were watching too was that fib retracement and this wicking the 168, right? From low to high, it's wicking to 168. No candle close has broken through the 168, so it's a good sign, especially with it off of these previous highs as well. If it can get back over 3,500, I think you would get a nice run up to 38 or more. But for now, we just have to really worry. We have to just really worry about this price right here at 34.12 there. So if we reject 34.12, look for a potential retest of 33 to 32.80. Okay, so still a little bearish trend happening right now here on Ethereum, but lovely bounce back already on the daily. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, 2 days it just completely sold, got bought way back yesterday into close, and now it's trading well above the 33,400 level ish. Okay. Or, it broke. It was the high today. High was 34.24. So massive break to retest almost yesterday's high, but yesterday's opening price. So good to see it bounce off this zone for that previous high, and we'll see where Ethereum is at that. All right, let's go to Bitcoin real quick and get to our Bitcoin predictions because my oh my, Bitcoin with a lovely little bounce back here. You gotta love it. Can't go wrong. Didn't make a breaker block. Remember we talked about it. If it's going to break below that 60K, it would make a breaker on the downside. We really want to close over that on the weekly. I'm going to leave that up 100%. But didn't make that breaker block. Let's go ahead and get to Bitcoin predictions. Guys, if you don't know, we literally just did our top 10 viewer giveaway, okay? Mike won again. Man's won at least twice, I think, on the top 10 viewer giveaway. Congrats, man. Pepe is the guy that picks right here. Pepe Will is the guy that picks the winner every single week. But if you want to be a part of that top 10 $100 giveaway and you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100 every single week, you have to just participate in the Bitcoin predictions and chatting, and make sure you're joining the stream every day because that's the best way to get on that list at the end of the week. But for now, we got to make sure to see what he's going to pick. He's been doing picks and been killing it. He's up $2,000 on the Bitcoin predictions. It's crazy. Crazy Pepe picks, man. Guy's a legend so far. All right, let's go ahead and get to this. And the price we're going to go with today, if you want to be a part of these Bitcoin predictions, make sure you're in the YouTube live stream. Price we're going to go with today is $61,449. If you think it's going to be more or less than that, then type an exclamation BTC more or less. If you're correct at the end of the stream, you get 100 points added to your profile. Now, Pepe, like we said already, Pepe, this man has been killing it. He's up $2,100 on his predictions. Crazy. And all we've done is spin this wheel that he's picked, right? So let's do that really quickly, see what he picks. I know a lot of people wait for his prediction now because he's been killing it. But here we go. Let's see. There you go. Give him a few little love taps there, and we're ready to go. What you got for me? Man, with the more today, dude, I'm convinced. I'm honestly convinced that he actually knows. He just knows. I'm convinced because he went with less yesterday and it ripped to the downside. Dude, he knows. Like he just knows. The guy's a legend. He knows. There's no way he doesn't know. There's no way. There's no way he doesn't know. All right. It just happens to be at that price we want to close over as well. There we go. All right, so get those Bitcoin predictions in. If you haven't already, at the end of our Bitcoin analysis, you will it'll close. You don't get to enter anymore, so make sure you enter your Bitcoin predictions if you haven't already. If you want to be a part of it, just make sure you're in the YouTube live stream. Okay. So, Bitcoin right now, lovely bounce back on the daily. I'm going to go ahead and just take off any indicators right now because this weekly zone, comes from the weekly chart, right? Comes from this weekly kind of average of these open close highs right here, okay? This is about the average. There's the highest one and the lowest one right there. Here's your zone that we've been watching. Price has not once, but now not once, not twice, but now 3 times tested this zone and so far gotten bought back, right? So with the 4 hour here, you can see here, perfectly entered this zone, tested that 59K level and bounced right back. Now, I will say this was quite a bit of sell-off that happened from yesterday. Crazy day yesterday. It just completely just deleted all those lows. The move yesterday, I want to see here, was about almost 5%. It was almost 3,000. It did move 3,000. It did drop 5%, but didn't close that low. So it was almost a full 5% on the closing price. Nice little bounce back today, up nearly 2%, getting about 1,000 back. Now, this is the weekly close we want. It's just coming from this weekly open close level. If we could hold that level, we could show that maybe price just wants to consolidate before we potentially get that all-time high run by the end of the year yet again. So we're watching to see if that weekly price wants to close over that. It's just coming from this open close low that it bounced out before. So we'll see here this week. That's what we really want to see. But lovely little retrace already. The fact that it kind of pretty much more than half it's collected of its loss yesterday. More than half it did. We'll see if it closes that way today. That'd be really nice if it did. But lovely little bounce back so far here on Bitcoin. I would love to see if it can, get back up over 63 or 64 by the end of this week. Give us a V bounce or something. That'd be sick. Let's go to the 4 hour here. Let's throw on the price action real quick. Price action concepts. The nice part is, right now we are trying to set an imbalance, right? The imbalance haven't fully set after today, so we got 5 hours left to see if that's going to set. It'd be cool if we recover the entire price. That's kind of what we're waiting for, but we saw this for a potential down run with Bitcoin rejecting this previous breaker block that it broke through. We also were in very strong consolidation. Now, we have this zone we've been watching as well, which is sitting a heavy volume up at 66. 65K, remember, comes from another weekly level off that previous open close high back here. But for now, for this 4 hour chart, the lower time frame, I would want to see if this thing can give us maybe a higher low or some type of bullish divergence. You can see we have extended aggressively on the 4 hour oscillator. So notice what could happen here is if we were to get bullish divergence, price would need to come set a lower low while the oscillator sets a higher low like this. You can see how extended it got with that movement yesterday. Come back to me. How extended it got with that movement yesterday. But if we were to get a higher low and a lower low here, that could be some really clean bullish divergence. So we'll see where that ends up happening. I did not mean to do that. Going into tomorrow. So just a matter of if we're going to potentially set up for that or not to give us potentially a V bounce. But on the 4 hour here, yet again, like we talked about with that Neo Cloud, the Neo Cloud can tell you when it's trending big time, okay? This is the best part about the Neo Cloud, in my opinion. As you can see here, when price trades through the Neo, it's not trending. When it extends to on either side, then it flips like this, but price continues to trade below the Neo Cloud for a downtrend, above the Neo Cloud for an uptrend. It's usually starting to hit a nice stride on the trending front. But notice here, price right now, as I remove this, has gone back to retest that Neo Cloud so far. I would honestly want to see this thing kind of get inside that Neo Cloud, because remember, every single time price gets back into a Neo Cloud, it's starting to tempt for a potential bounce or rejection, right? It tests, right? Like here, look, traded below it, trended down, traded through it. When you start to see it trade through it, it's getting ready for a flip and trend, right? Price breaks out. Neo Cloud flips. Neo Cloud is now blue. This is where you look for your opportunity once you see it flip like that. I like to look for previous highs. Here's your previous high right here. Previous high. You got a nice little bounce right there, and then a move to its almost an all-time max was that 71. I think it hit the 72, 73. But right now, we're obviously optimized based on this current 150 bars that are sitting here. So we'll see if we get this bounce back and kind of retrace above that neocloud or not. But so far, it is looking like it's still trending to the downside. I'm having deja vu right now. Like this has happened before. It pretty much has. So we do have an aggressive low down there. And look at all this selling. All selling pressure, right? This is when you know it's trending. It's just all sellers that have taken control. It seems though it dies off above this midpoint here. So this midpoint sitting, and now this is this current movement here. I'm gonna go back to 200 bars here. What's up, Rumble? How you doing, man? We'll be taking suggestions here in just a little bit. Turbo, I don't really pay attention to turbo news. But here you go. Look at the heavy selling here, just in this zone. If we can get back through that zone, right, you know, we might have no problem kind of fading our way back to the highs here. But again, I would rather be up to around 68K before anything. 65K is that weekly level. We haven't really cared about 65,500 very much. That weekly open close high there, we haven't really cared about it that much. I just care about this weekly open close low right now. I just want to close over that, and if we do, I think we're going to have a nice following week. So going into next week could be big, especially with the Ethereum ETFs that might start trading next week. So let's see if we can get back up or not. That's the biggest thing that we're waiting on to see here. But again, that 68K on the 4 hour is pretty much the highest volume peak right now. We're below that value range, so it makes sense that we're trending on a 4 hour. We just need to see if we can get back up. And for now, at least, what I could see here, to be honest, this is what I could see. This is what I could see on the 4 hour for Bitcoin right now. First off, we got an imbalance up here. Makes a lot of sense, right? Because we crushed this low, right? Usually when you crush a low like that, it sets an imbalance. Pretty straightforward on that front. Now, what I could see here, this is already lining up for a lovely V-bounce play, right? So if price, I think, could extend to around this low here, around 63,674, right? I think price could easily extend to that price. Or at least, you know, we could plot a zone here, to be honest. All the way to that low. And then what is it? 63. I mean, we could give it 6,300. You could give it a little bit of room because you never know. Bitcoin goes crazy. I think it'd wick somewhere in this area here, and then make a go back, and then make a retracement for a higher low. So if we get a higher low somewhere around like 62K or so, something like this, if we pull on the daily here, we can see that would fill this imbalance that's trying to set right now. It would also just take out yesterday's losses. And then you can see here the amount of consolidation that we had over a few days at this area in the past when it bounced off that imbalance. It just so happens to be now a beautiful order block. So the fact that we didn't break it yesterday is a good sign for this thing to potentially continue to the upside. I just want to see if it will extend and retest this low. If it retests that low out of this movement, this V movement here, more than likely we will get a break on the oscillator and set a very clean higher low with the directional change. Look at the lower highs here. It would immediately set a higher high on the oscillator. Price would then have to fully come back and retest that low there, and then maybe give us a higher low. So this is lining up for a very clean V bounce. We'll just have to wait to see if anything's going to happen, right? We'll just wait and see if it plays out in that way. But this bounce back so far is super clean, and the oscillator looks really good on the extension side. Bro, I'm so used to Mac. I'm sorry. This keyboard I use for my Mac too, and it's like driving me nuts. I keep clicking command instead of control. Oh my gosh. All right. But yeah, that's Bitcoin, guys. If you didn't get your Bitcoin predictions in, sorry, man, you missed out. All right, Bitcoin predictions are closed. And let's move on. Solana, baby. Solana, I'm kind of mad. Solana, I didn't get to pick some up. I did not get to pick some up at the 120 price. I wish I could have. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting on picking some more up on Solana with the short, the leverage short that we had. I'm waiting to pick some up. Again, this is a weekly level though. So notice this is a weekly level here that we're watching right now at 137, right? This 137 to 136.5 coming from, again, open, close, low, open, close, high right there. Beautiful rejects here. Bouncing off it already. We're retesting that literally today. Today we're retesting that price. So I do think we could get something around like lower 130s before we make a full-on reversal. Love the news today. If you missed out on that this earlier in the stream, it was this. Very, very cool. This was a way that people can just integrate links to like social posts, and people can fund their projects or whatever. Like you can use it for a lot of things. And just quick payments, make your bets there, as you saw there. You can pick up. Like there's so many use cases with this on just socials that are going to be really awesome to see. But this is what we like to see with Solana. This is what it's supposed to be used for. This is why I've always been pushing Solana, because of, the actual use cases of it, like with the Helium network and PayPal launching their stablecoin and what we just saw today. So I do like Solana a lot for the long term. Again, 5-10 years on the hold. How are you? Sol's looking at Sol's going up when ETH is, right, or Bitcoin. Man, they're all going to trade on their own, man. But Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to give you a judgment of the overall health of the crypto market, okay? But Solana, 4% versus Bitcoin, 2% today. So lovely little move so far on Solana, but it's going to move a little bit more. All right, but we're approaching this breaker at the moment, right? So we're escaping the slope. We're approaching the breaker at 140. If for some reason at 140 we reject, we come down and hold up on that weekly 136.50, 137 level, I will definitely convert some of that short profit that I showed you guys yesterday into more Solana. That was the whole plan behind this leverage short either way from 145. But 100% I will be looking for a buy off 136.50 if it shows that it really wants to hold it. But we're going to just be patient for the time being and kind of see where it ends up in the next few days. But love the move so far. This is such a good move. The daily on this is super healthy with this bounce back. The fact that it literally bounces off this same low that it did the last time. Remember, we had created that inverse head and shoulders and made that rally to 180, which was huge, right? It was a huge move to 180. So seeing where it's at and extending, and it's already making that bounce back really clean, showing these same lows are holding. So I want to see for this. You can see, yeah, we've already extended twice, which is nice. For this, I would want to see if we can first off reclaim 140 or just these lows right here. These lows are 142. Let's just say 142. Can we reclaim 142? That's the first big move here, if it happens or not. So 142 would be ideal. If it can't, then we'll look for that continuous move to the downside. But it looks, today's strength is clean, right? Let me optimize this to 18. Great move so far in this current spot off this low. So, the neocloud's sitting kind of high. It's sitting at 148. So I kind of like that too. It was aggressively selling. So a nice retrace to 148 would be very nice, because then if we were to have a 148 retrace off this low, look how the 50% level lines up about 135, right near that 136, 137 level. Right between 138 and 135 is 382 to 50% retracement if we were to extend to 148, which would give us a very nice long-term entry if a higher low was formed there, and it would be like a reversal setup as well. So the oscillator would also make that play. It would probably break that 50 level here and retest this high, give us a higher low, and then we could probably show that potential bounce back. So that's kind of the biggest watch right here on Solana. But, I love the fact that it rebounded right off this order block, and it's going back to retest this breaker now. So 142 is that target we're looking for at the moment. Does it break it or does it reject it? Okay, that's what I'm going to be really watching this week. Weekly time frame, again, this thing's money. If this thing closes over this weekly high here, this weekly high here, weekly open close levels or whatever you want to call it, then I think we'll be super clean respecting this zone yet again. So remember, we gave it room. We could give it room to 112, but I really don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see. You know, we got time, right? If it starts to really approach that area, we'll talk about 112. But for now, major bounce back yet again. I wish it would have hit 121 because I would have bought some, but off of 122.18. So insane moves, insane moves. So watch this week close over 137, 136.5. Okay. What's up, Skater? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for tuning in. Like always, guys. If you haven't already, smash that like button. Okay. Come on. Like, I don't even think it's changed. I don't think it's changed much since the start. Buy zone at 142? No, you didn't listen to me. You didn't listen to me. The buy would be around the 136 again. Okay, we need to see it retest 142. I want to see it retest 142 and see how it does. Does it break it or does it reject it? I'd rather it break it. I'd rather this thing go up to 148 and then retrace and then we get a buy at 136. That's what I would rather have. We're gonna go over render, guys. That's like the best one of the day. Yo, Pepe's insane. Might be time to follow Pepe's picks, dude. This thing's, he's killing it. All right, we went over Ethereum. Let's go over gold. Gold yesterday was green. Guess what? What did we say? Look bearish. We said, I mean, y'all know the drill. We said gold's still in that bearish daily trend. And look at today. Look at it. Today we're down 16 buckaroonies, almost a full percent. I think it hit a full percent at one point. But come on, man. Come on, brother. What are you doing? Less than 24 hours, 13% profit is crazy. It is. But gold, guys, breaking. I mean, honestly,
who's your daddy?
I can't, like that right there. If you were on stream yesterday when we talked about gold, we said on stream we're probably gonna retest that low that we just had. Do we not? It was a bear flag play out, boom, rejected it, wicked that high, and then said adios, amigo. So, I mean. I wish it would have extended a little bit more. But, dude. I need to start posting these clips, man. Look at this. This line right here. Open, close, high. This zone right here. Open, close, high. All right. That rejection. Rejection. Close below it right there. Boom. Just dumped right to this low. Right now, that TP1 would have hit at 23.20. Downside target on this now, if you were on stream yesterday, we talked about, we're probably going to retest 23.20, and bam, there you go, you got it. Downside target now, first off, another TP would be 23.11-ish, and then 2300 on the nose. So, nice move so far to the downside on gold here. This, turning point here as well. Yet again, another bearish turning point below the 50 after being fully extended. I'm starting to honestly think, too, guys, with this, it's a good use. It's good to see it extend to either side, right? But, honestly, if it was extremely extended like this and it makes a quick reversion like that, more than likely, if it creates a very clean turning point below the 50%, it just might be worth taking rather than waiting for it to extend to either side and then do it. I don't think it has to be that exact because that's just too precise of a setup for it to be something that fails more often than actually sets up. This one could have been a setup that it just never triggered. It's just somewhere close to a major reaction might be worth the setup. Jay, do you have a Solana? I don't. I'm not that deep. I just buy Solana. I'm not that deep. I don't have a Solana phone. All right. But for where we're at here, 23.10, we've got downside target here on gold. I want to see if we can continue lower. But for now, there's not much else. This thing's perfect. Daily super clean, lower turning point there. It's still in this daily trend. We're at all-time highs. So, coming right back down from that's, pretty clean, right? We've talked about the bear flag already on this. But major pullback, and ready to, now if this thing retests 2,300 again and bounces, then I'll start talking about a bull case. It's just, you can't go against the daily trend. The weekly, again, also, this is another big reason. If you're seeing this weekly chart, you see price extend to the upside, set a higher low, right? Extend, set a new high, and then immediately price rejects and then breaks that previous open, like pretty much breaks that previous higher low. The odds of it moving lower are very high. So it's just the weekly, even with it in this mega trend, the weekly price action still showed the weakness at that level. So it's quite interesting to see right now. BK got a status update. Ooh. So SEC Gensler, like always, man, our boy Gensler. The spot ETH ETF approval is going smoothly. So again, like we said earlier, if you're just now tuning in or you missed it, sorry, I know some people, I forgot, should have mentioned it again. We saw this, right? 7 days to spot Bitcoin ETF launch after this 8A form. We had that filed for Vanik, and guess what? 7 days from now, will it happen? Same thing. More likely it's going to be around that time period. So next week, guys, we could be able to buy an Ethereum ETF. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yo, Pepe's insane, dude. He's insane. You can't, dude. What a buy, too. What a buy, Pepe. Great job. Might get that bull flag. Get that bull flag break. Dude, he's insane. This thing's going to 62. Here we come. He's insane. Pepe Wheel is insane, dude. He makes some gnarly picks. Not sure this will make ETH pump. And news like that him saying stuff is not going to pump Ethereum. It's just not. The only thing that's going to move Ethereum is when we have the inflow, right? We got to get the inflow. Because it's just when all of these people that have to hold all these banks and ETFs, what am I saying? Same with Bitcoin, right? They have to trade a ton of Bitcoin to keep up with Bitcoin's price and the inflow of people wanting to buy the ETF. So the same thing happened with Ethereum. When that happens, we'll see a big jump in volume on Ethereum because of the holdings that are needed to run the ETFs. So that's what we're waiting for. The news is not going to matter on that right now. We already have the approval. Pepe has no emotion. You're not wrong, dude. He's killing it. Hopefully that stays where it's at, though. Hopefully it stays where it's at. Okay. Let's keep going. NASDAQ. Okay, consumer confidence report today. Putting the NASDAQ up. Putting it up on it. Now, we were talking about potentially seeing, this thing pull back more. But honestly, this just makes sense, right? What did we see before? 3 red days. 1, 2, 3. Bounce, right? Right? What did we see in this mega trend before? I'm just going to do the regular NQ, sorry. Remember when we were in this mega trend before on the NASDAQ? We saw, this retracement, and then it made it all-time high. Then we saw 1, 2, and then bounced back. We saw 1, 2, 3, it bounces back. We saw, fade, goes up, 1, 2, goes up, 1, 2, 3, goes up. And then finally, when you saw more than 2 days starting to show red, and it was making a potential retracement, but just broke a new all-time high. It's ready to potentially continue to its next all-time high, right? When we're in a mega trend, it's going to do, a few days red, and then it's going to regain it right away. And this was what I was saying the other day. If you don't recall, last week we were talking about how in these mega trends, you can actually treat that as a strategy. So you can wait for price to extend 1% or so in a day. When it hits the 1% mark or so, you can measure out, what is a common, bearish day on the NASDAQ or something. It's between 0.75 to 1% in a day. But wait for 2 in a row. 2 in a row happen. Buy one if you get a third one. Buy a little bit more, and then eventually you'll on a mega trend you'll eventually get that big pushback. But I would only consider that when the market is healthy in states like this. If you ever see it start to show slight consolidation, it can't break a level. It can't make there's no volatility, right? No volatility here, right? There's volatility here the way it was extending. Then you'll start to see bigger bounce backs. Now, it's a little bit more complicated doing that, but there are ways that you can. I've seen people do it. Let's see. When it's official, there could be a sell-off. Anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. We're just talking about that inflow on Ethereum is huge. When that comes in, right? The Bitcoin ETF approval. What was it? I mean, y'all are now tripping. Hold on. Bitcoin ETF trading date. When did it start? We can look. January 10th. I think. They approved on January 10th. When did... 11th? It was the 11th? Okay. So the 11th. Right? Let's go look. Because you guys are now tripping. It was January 11th, right? Here you go. Here's your January 11th on the 45K, right? Here's that. Did we get a spike? Yeah, huge spike right here. Huge spike in volume. This did sell off, but it accumulated and then came and broke those highs. But what, a week later? We got how many days here? This was prime. What was he? About a month later. A month later, it broke out of those highs. Now, this is Ethereum, though. It's a lot different. So, at this current spot, Bitcoin was just beginning its rally. It's going to probably be a little bit different for Ethereum, to be honest. I mean, Bitcoin and Ethereum are completely different. They're not going to trade the exact same anymore. They just don't. We could get a sell-off like that. There was a decent sell-off there, right? There's a decent sell-off because people more than likely were selling to buy those ETFs. That's very possible, right? So we'll see. I don't know. That's the biggest question because we've already shown this pull. This is the difference here is look at, you know, it was Bitcoin on the 11th here. The difference here was Bitcoin was coming off of these lows and it was in an uptrend, right? And then it pulled back. Here's Ethereum. Ethereum right now is in a downtrend. So, like, it's completely, I don't know. It's hard to say. 100% could be the same thing where sell and then, you know, makes that move later. I don't know. You can't really predict it. It's not really worth trying to, right? You are really my AI. Yeah, BK's fast. BK's got them fast fingers, bruh. Come on. All right. But we'll see. We're in a downtrend with this potentially coming in. We were in an uptrend with Bitcoin. It makes sense for a sell-off, but, you know, that's, again, it's just being implemented even more into our market. Okay. Dude. Unreal. What am I missing? Euro. How's gold doing? Or how is oil doing? 80. Still at 80. All right, the euro yet again also coming off the coming off that high there. It rejected that order block like we talked about yesterday. It could potentially reject it. Ends up rejecting it, coming back down. It had to clear that high of 107.55 for it to actually make that full pullback, or to make that potential setup for continuation. I don't wanna. But yeah, for now, I like that it's starting to try to bounce off of this. I mean, very 4 hour here. All right. Okay. Off an imbalance as well. Nice bullish imbalance there with an order block sitting down there. Wicked it. It's above 50% right now on the retracement, but I don't like that it's a lower high. Oscillator. Ooh. The oscillator creates a bullish turning point up here. It could be a nice mover. This could get ready to make that breaking move. Could be smooth. Did Trump confirm about Nashville? I think we're pretty dialed about it. I don't know if it's 100% confirmed, but I don't know. BK probably knows. Ask BKAI. BKAI. Is Trump fully confirmed on? I know I was seeing stuff yesterday. Holy hell, you're right. ENS, let's look at it. ENS mega pump, dude. Mega pump. Hell yeah. Gold, again, still looking for 2,300 to the downside like we talked about yesterday. It's already breaking back down. Mega pump on ENS to the downside, or to the upside. Gotta love it. Today up 6%. What did we say? What did we say? Yesterday, like, I was shocked. I was freaking shocked that ENS had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bearish candles in a row. The first green candle pretty much just said, hey, buy me. 22's the price, right? This is nuts. Crazy. Crazy moves there on ENS. Daily time frame, though. Ooh, doggy. Look at that. Look at that daily close yesterday above that 50 there. That's money. $1.45 today. Very lovely bounce back off that fib retracement as well. Lower high, lower low, right? Off of a push here. It respected the previous highs of that past downtrend. Didn't fully, had a nice extension from these highs. Respected the 618. Now it's respecting that 50% off of this fib pull. Man, weekly time frame here. Got a nice order block there. You also remember you had this breaker that played nicely. Let's go to the 4-hour here. I'm going to throw on the signals and overlays. Still was in a bullish uptrend here on the signals and overlays. Wow, what a move. So this broke below what we talk about, right? When these break below opposite trends like that, if they completely revert, a lot of the times it's just giving you a nice push or giving you a nice reset for a bigger push, right? So we talked about that on gold. We're seeing that a few times here. So I don't know. We'll see here on the signals and everything if it wants to make that potential breaking move. Look at this thing go right back on the 4-hour. This thing went right back. Wow. Right back to that majority volume level. Let's see. Give it like 10 more bars. I don't know. Give it like 20 more bars. There you go. That full move. Still there. So, again, this sentiment right here is pretty flat, right? All bulls, and then this is where the fight is, right? So a lot of balanced here at 25 in the 25 area. So we'll see how it does here. This is where that volume block is. You can see it on the yellow. This is like if you were to be taking profit 25, probably be that. I would be taking it right at 25, 100%. Be my first TP. Second TP was going to be top of his value range at 26.65. Okay, that's what I look for. But man, what a bounce! This is huge. This is a huge bounce. Oscillator, massive rip. So here you go. So this is something on the oscillator I've been watching too. That's very possible. Actually, well, yeah, that's right. I would want to see it come down off of this same spot here and then create that higher low. Now, we've also been seeing where these things, it didn't do it here, but I was going to say is it creates a quick higher low like this at that same level. We call that an oscillator version of a inverse head and shoulders as well. So massive move. Trump not confirmed as far as I can see, but I mean, he's talking about it. I could see it. I could 100% see him doing it. That'd be so cool. I might get to meet Trump that weekend too, if that's the case, or at least see him, like where I would be staying. I'm pretty sure is where he would stay. All right, $40 though. I mean, that's maybe punctuator. I mean, you got to get this weekly close. You gotta get this weekly close right here. 26 bucks right there. $26. I would like it to close over that. I mean, if it can close over 26.35 or something, it'd be even better. But 26 would be money. This weekly chart looks clean right now. Hopefully it holds. Hopefully it just holds up. That'd be really nice. Hopefully it holds. If it does, 40. Yeah, we got a lot of room. We got a lot of room up to 40, to be honest. 62, bro. Bitcoin. Let's go. Weekly bounce. What did we say yesterday, bro? What did we say yesterday? We talked about Bitcoin. Yo, this is awesome. This is awesome. We talked about Bitcoin making that mega rebound. See if it can recover all of Monday's losses. That's huge. That's massive. Let's go. Hell yeah. Remember that I will invite you to a cruise if it reaches $40. Dude, 40 is it. Punk Chainer, how about this? If it reaches $40, if ENS hits $40, just send me a portion of your ENS. Send me some ENS, man. Bitcoin creating a triple top pattern on what time frame? Is that which broker you're using? The broker side, I mean, I just use U.S. brokers like Coinbase, Binance. But Binance is probably I split it because Binance, you can't buy certain things on Coinbase that you can on Binance, but you probably can't use Binance. Send me ENS, Punk Chainer. Pay me an ENS, brother. Fine, no, you can buy me a cruise ticket. Maybe, I don't know. We're going on a cruise. Yo, wife with a newborn child. Hey, babe, I'm going on a cruise with my boy Punk Chainer because ENS hit $40. That probably wouldn't go over well. So you might have to just send me some diaper money. Great song, too. All right. CL, man. Ranging off. That was kind of cool. It was flip back and forth. I didn't mean to do that, but it was kind of cool. Ranging off on CL. You got to love a nice little retracement like always. I mean, we can pretty much identify this is probably spot on here. Pretty close. Yeah, open close off the 618. Nice little bounce back. This is what I would look at right now. This is weekly. Like we said already, guys, here's your breaker. Bitcoin is going up, yes. Here's your breaker block. It's at 62 right now, I think. Yo, this 62-100 already? Oh my gosh, this is nuts. 180. Yo, what is happening? This is awesome. What we say? Beginning of stream.
Who's your daddy?
I really think it's going to come up here and hit roughly at least retest this low here, 63,300. Watch it. Watch it retest that low, 63,300. Crude oil, though. Crude oil, where are we at? Crude oil, again, on the daily here, I'd want it to see it retest out of 850. Remember the 80-50 would be good. Again, I would want it to actually pull back. This is a very massive V-bounce here. It has room in the 80s. I just come down to like 80 exactly right below 79 or something. I would watch it around 79.50, 79.50s area. Could be big. I wish you could just flip on the other reconnecting. Y'all can see me now, right? YouTube's being weird. They ain't gonna let us do that, bruh. The stream said reconnecting, but I can see that's on there. Yo, what's up? How you doing, man? That's so weird. It's working on... I don't know. I don't know why YouTube's just being weird today. YouTube is being very weird today. Rave break for Bitcoin. Man loves it. Man loves the rave breaks. We'll have a rave break in a minute. All right, let's do a few suggestions. What do you guys want to look at? What do you guys want to look at? I know people said render earlier. Let's look at that first. I mean, reason being is because it's just so nice.
Who's your daddy?
Yes, sir. That's me. Okay, render weekly open close high right there at 6.972. Massive bounce back. We bought it at level. $7 was the money price. We liked it on the daily and the weekly time frame. Dailies was respecting it for a while. and yet again did it one more time. I missed buying some at 7. I'm pissed. But again, you know, if it were to hold off right above 7, there's probably still an opportunity to get some there. We'll see how it trades in the upcoming weeks. But from here, it's still in that bearish slope, right? So it being in that bearish slope here, lower highs still forming. Watch to see if it can potentially make a bounce off of like 750. If it may bounce off 750, does this line up? No, it doesn't. So it looks like it could maybe go a little bit lower, but the 750s area would be money. I think it'd be really nice to see if it could bounce off that. If not, then watch for it to, you know, potentially retrace down to like 734-ish and maybe find some buyers. But for now, $7 was money yet again. Let's go render. What do I see? What pumping? What is happening with ETH? Ethereum is days away now from its goodness gracious, ETFs trading. It's days away from the ETF trading. That's what we're kind of watching here. TP won around $8 on render. Are you in a leverage trade though? Probably not 8. That's too close. I mean, I guess if you're on a 4-hour, yeah, if you're trading a 4-hour, if you're trading a 4-hour, do 820. I go for 820. This right here. Give you 820. I wouldn't go 840 after that. Next after that would be 926. Man, today's stream is being really weird. What is going on, stream? What you doing, live stream? You're being weird today. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let's take a look at near. Yesterday? Wow. Near also at the V bounce. Near upside move. That low there, 608, $6. Maybe some struggle at 560. It already rejected it. Let's go to the weekly. Yo, near. Here you go. If near closes like this today, I might grab some more. To be honest. Yeah, if near closes like this today, I'm gonna grab some for the long term. 100%. If near closes like this on the weekly, for one, I will. But on the daily, probably gonna grab something like 550 for the long term. But I'm praying it holds like this on the weekly. You could wait. You could wait 5 days, 6 hours, and then buy it. See where it's at. Because it might have problems at like 57.37. But near is one of those I've been waiting to buy it some. Buy a little bit more. I like that it's been holding up with this sell-off. In the markets. 62.82. Let's go, Bitcoin. Come on, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it when it bounces like that. I love it when it bounces that aggressive. Matic. Did Matic make a move? I hate Matic. Matic's the worst. It's trying to do something. Matic out of all... Matic's fine. Matic's the only one. I think Polygon is literally the only one that I will accept above XRP and the ADA. It's just... These moves are insane. Matic's like almost there. Matic's almost there. To be honest, it's almost there. Dude, Pepe's insane, bro. Yo. He's insane. Matic I'll give. Matic I'll give out. I'll give Matic a chance. I like its long-term chart so far. It's been clean. It has actually shown growth. Matic has actually shown growth. Tomorrow, guys, we got new building permits, 8:30. New home sales at 10 a.m. We got the, like always, energy inventories. We got the 5-year auction at 1. Oh, cool. That short interest data update. That'd be interesting to see. I haven't looked at that report in a while. Right now, man, this Bitcoin move. There's just so much room. This thing might 100% go retest this lower low. 63,300, so clean. 100% could happen here shortly. If this thing gets over 63K today and closes over 63K today, I'll go nuts, honestly. If it rallies a whole nother grand, that would be nuts, dude. Pepe is the king, man. Pepe Will knows what's up. Bitcoin Soul ETH. Then Matic ADA XRP. XRP is the worst. XRP is the worst out of all of them. I'll put ADA above it. Yeah, Pepe's insane, dude. Pepe will, like... Who would have thunk just spinning a wheel would be the most profitable trading strategy? Oh, he's talking about Pepe the coin. What did we say, though, guys, yesterday? What did we say yesterday on Pepe? We're talking about if there's anything to buy right now. Look at that daily close yesterday. If there's anything to buy on the meme coin side, like Pepe was looking the best out of all of them. Major move. John said 100x from earlier this morning. You're nuts, man. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Pepe, the Pepe wheel. We might need to rename him, guys. We can't change it. That'll mess everything up. ADA versus XRP. XRP's the bottom of the barrel, man. XRP's bottom of the barrel. OP. Wait, hold on. I gotta do people first for Varun. Oh, people. This FEG overlap with the breaker block sitting up to 29%. 10 cents might be a short up there. Daily time frame's clean though. I like the daily. I just don't like that it just created this change character, retested this higher low. I wish it would have just held this one. Right now, I think you could run to 10. I think you could run to 10 cents, but I would be careful between 10 and a half cents to 10. Okay, just be careful between those two levels. Chart OP. OP. I want to see something, guys. Hold on. All right, sorry. Optimism, man. Yet again, this, in my opinion, is still bearish. It held this price, right? Price went up, rejected it. So, like, that rejection there lined up perfectly for a $2 run. $1 to $2. It's respecting these highs right now, which is good. I would watch. This would have been a target. This would have been a downside target if you were shorting. On OP, it would have been around 160. Yeah, I'd be watching it around here. See if you can, see if it could recover a little bit of last week's loss. Daily time frame again. To me, it's got to get over $2 at least. This open close low is sitting at 212. It had to get over 212 for that continuation. Bitcoin, man, what about? Like, unreal bounce. Unfrickin' real. And then gold dropping. Can't get better than that. Gold dropping, Bitcoin pumping. Can't get better than that. Hold on. It's so funny. I just got a text from a friend asking about what he should buy. Solana, broski. Buy it now. Hold it. Hold it. All right, what else are we looking at? Dude, this chart's nuts. I like the volume. I like that it finally got a little bit more volume. What's up, Dennis? How you doing, buddy? Link. Let's do Link. I haven't looked at Link in a minute. Good to see him back. You feeling better today? Hopefully. Hopefully you're feeling better today. 16, man. I want to see 16 again on Link. I hate that it came back down on the weekly. Everything's bouncing today, which is good. But look at the daily chart here. Look at daily on Link. This thing's money. Okay, I like this. Look at this. 240. I like this a lot. So your peak volume, your value range right now, $14 up to 15, 16 bucks. It's starting to get back in there. So if it can get back in there, potentially. Looks like 1470 people might push it, right? When it gets back in here, might push it back up. Again, I don't think it would, it's going to make like a huge run to 18 like immediately when it gets back to that zone, but this is where people are willing to trade it, right? Buy it or sell it, right? So getting back to that spot here on Link is money. Back to that spot there, and that's money. Link 26 soon. Yeah, long term, man. I love Link for the long term. Chainlink, the other one. Another long term play I'm loving. So I would want to see this thing can giddy up. 26 upside target still. 20 like that. 25, 26 level. The support on this is so good. Support on this is so good. Dude, 62,200, bro. Bitcoin is ripping right now. Yeah, it's gonna hit 63K on stream. Watch it. It's gonna hit 63K on stream. It's got to. It's got to. It's got to hit 63K on stream. ARB. Everything's about to. ARB here. It was on Coinbase first. Man, what? This thing is a crazy mover. I will say, since this thing's newer, right? It's newer on Coinbase, ARB USD, Bitfinex, not really much. Kraken. ARB USD. 8 cap. So yeah, it seems like this level right now, long term, if you've been looking to buy into ARB, this might be the time. If this weekly level closes where it's at in the 80s, it shows you got to wait on the weekly though. You got 5 days. If it closes there, I like it. If you've been waiting to buy this thing, it's it's much newer. I got to do your own research. But you're respecting this is it's different with stocks and everything, but like if you look at like we talked about Apple a few times here, Apple on the daily, right? Here's your little major range it's been in, but here's your low, right? So what? Yeah, it dipped down to 165, but if you would have bought it anywhere between like 170 and 165, you would have had such a good entry for a long-term play, right? Same thing with ARB there. This thing's gotten obliterated, but I like how on the chart it's retested low. But again, I see Dennis saying ARB is not a good token, so it's like there you go. I would just make sure you do your research. Always do your research before buying a token. But this would be a price. This would be a price if it wants to hold it. This would be a price if it wants to hold it. So that's why I say I would wait on this weekly. I wait on this weekly. Today's kind of today's an interesting day. It's like everything's just ripping back up 3%. How we doing? Today's just a slow day, guys, I guess. The stream messed up. It's fine. But about 40 minutes left. We can go over whatever. We can do whatever. I mean, crazy. Pepe killing it. Baby's good. Baby's good. We're waiting. We're due soon, man. Any day now, right? But we'll think it'll be July, probably. It'll probably be early July. First 2 weeks in July, it'll probably happen. Literally, we're almost there, though, right? Today's the 25th. Like, it better not be July 4th. I'll be pissed. Better not be July 4th. I guess since we're just chilling. There is something we can do. Right? There is something we can do. Okay. Let's go! Hold on. I turned off something I didn't mean to turn off. I turned off my monitor. Rave break real quick. I'm going to turn the light off here. There we go. This should come back on now. There it goes. Cardano? You want to look at Cardano? Come on, brother. That's for Cardano there. That's for Cardano. What do you do? Look at Cardano, dude. You want to look at ADA? Good gosh. You were at a rave over the weekend? That's pretty lit. This is as cool as the rave in this house, baby. I can go a bit louder. Nothing like a rave at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday with Bitcoin bouncing, baby. With Bitcoin bouncing. I need a haircut so bad. Adam. You called it. Go Bitcoin. Go Bitcoin. Go ETH. Go everything. Literally everything's ripping. Actually, Bitcoin or ETH 4 hours slacking, man. At ADA, man. If you're trying to buy because you're bleeding, I wouldn't buy it. If you're buying because you're bleeding, I would not buy ADA, brother. Yo, Dame, that little chode candle's pumping, bro? I don't think so. Chode candles, that's not a pump. That is not a pump. It's literally competing with Bitcoin today. Like, Bitcoin's pumping. ADA's not pumping. Don't buy if you're bleeding, man. Promise. Don't buy if you're bleeding. Not worth it. One more time. All right. That was fun. We had to have a quick break. We just always do. And back to business. Let's get serious here, guys. Seriously, what are we doing? It's 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. What are we doing, guys? Back to business. Back to business. Back to business. Okay, Bitcoin. You gotta chill. Okie dokie. That Snoop Dogg remix yesterday was pretty lit. Except for, Gold, what are you doing? Gold, you come back. You come back over here. Hey, yo. Overlap. Overlap. Let me just get my... Oh, wait, no, we had this one. How's this one doing? Yo, this is almost back in the green on STX. The weekly. Oh, we did on that one, though. That was that breaker. This is back in the green on STX. Screw that. Let's go to gold, though. I want to see this. 15-minute. All right. We missed it. That would have been our entry. We got 3 minutes left. Okay. Breaker block. Reject. If this closes red. How many of these suckers are we getting? Let's see. 10,000? 10,000. Breaker block reject. Close red, though. If it doesn't close red in 3 minutes, we won't take it. I keep forgetting it's nighttime for a lot of you as well. Nos. Yo, Mike, you won the giveaway again. You know that, right? Did you just join? I appreciate you tuning back in. You won the giveaway again, bro. Reach out to me. It's insane. 2 times in a row, bro. How's the camera heat doing? Hopefully it's... England is playing. You guys watching it? Aren't you playing the Netherlands or something? Am I wrong? Dude, I have a habit. No, Slovenia. $11 minutes. You just kicked off. Dude, how does England have 74% possession, but Slovenia already has a shot on target? What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? What is your country doing? You're gonna give them a shot on target already, and they have you guys have 74% possession in 12 minutes of game, 12 minutes of match play. Just kidding. BlackRock is not willing to risk the reputation on 88. Yeah, no. Solana 100%. Yo, Dennis, did you see this, bro? Did you see this? Did you see the Solana actions and blinks, bro? Do you see this? This is sick. Go check it out on our Twitter if you haven't already. Yo, what's up, Sonny? How you doing? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Not welcome back. If you have enjoyed the stream, feel free to hit that sub button. Today's been a slow day on stream. For some connections weird through it. Like my Streamlabs is saying it's disconnected. I don't know why. So something's tripping. BKAI. You gotta change your YouTube name, man. BKAI. You should, honestly. Dennis, I'm about to buy a decent amount more at 136 if we retest it. Wait, let me go back to the euro or the gold. 59 seconds. Close red. Come on. Yeah, I closed my short, majority of my short yesterday. No, I'm gonna buy more for the long term, like 136. Because I don't think we're gonna get 121 now. Honestly, we'll see how it does this week, but we'll see how it does this week. I'm gonna give it some time. I think it can go up and hit 148. I think it can go hit 148 and then it come back down to about 136. Not right now. I'm not gonna buy right now. I'm saying the plan was go to 148, come back to 136, and then buy there. 160. Why? Come on. Why did you buy that much? The only time you should buy those highs is if you've never bought. If you've never bought Solana, that's the only time that you should buy it once. Like, you could have at least gotten it. Oh man. Like, let's look. Like, we could have gotten you 165. I mean, just go based on weekly levels. Let's see, yours was 165. Oh, could have at least gotten like 150. I would have said 150 would have been okay. At least that's a pretty psychological level. Or we have the 172, 75, 4 there that we like to watch for potential bounces. But man, yeah, this 137 area is money. Hopefully we can. So what I want to see here for that buy is I want to see price go retest around the 150, 148 area, then come back and give me a confirmed higher low, and I'll get some around like the 136 area. I mean, if that 5x isn't affecting you very much, man, then okay, I'll give you 5x leverage. Just don't go past that, please. Yeah, where'd our Bitcoin go? Wait! Oh, I was about to say, we're not on the right account. I was like, no, please. Bitcoin coming back down, though. We should be good, though. More is looking solid. More is looking real solid. Let's see. All right. Test me again. I hate that it's rejected already. If I ever permanently disappear, you know what happened. Okay, chill. We have not looked at Tesla today, BK. We can. Tesla up 2.5%. That's nice. Nvidia recovering all of yesterday's losses plus some. Actually, no, it gapped down. Sorry. So almost all of yesterday's losses. Crazy bounce back though. But we were saying what? Tesla. I mean, guys, you remember 160 was our buys down there. It was right when we tagged 160 area for the long term. We thought it was money, and it has been. We've been up quite a bit since then. 187 so far. I mean, 200. I still think could be a good price. What is their earnings? How many days we got? July. Wow. I forget. We're about to get Q2 reports coming up, man. Already, dude. Time flies. Time's going way too fast. Time's going by way too fast, man. It's going way too fast. This is ridiculous. What is happening? This is ridiculous. Let's get ridiculous. Makes sense why this bounced here. There's just low. Yeah, that might actually rebound off there. Not is up 15%. I mean, a lot of things are up 15% today. Okay, look at it. Everybody not coin. What is this? What is not coin? Somebody tell me. Like, I don't even understand what this is. There's coins for everything now. Like, sometimes I just miss the days of Bitcoin and Ethereum just by themselves. That was it. That was nice. Game coin. I know mother and daddy. Yeah, those two are interesting. That's just a whole trend-based thing. Telegram game coin, yeah. Okay. How is Tun doing? Speaking of Tun. Okay. Tun's doing really good. Bounce off 7. Lower high though on the 4 hour. Just trying. Alright, we back. I mean, this thing very much respected these levels here. Hamster coin. What is that? What do you mean hamster coin? What are you talking about? That's a thing? Who cares? I'm just kidding. I'm playing with you. But seriously, hamster coin? Yeah, the mother one, yeah, is Iggy, I'm pretty sure. Then daddy is the Andrew Tate guy. This slope, man, was clean. That thing. What's interesting though is that this thing hit a high and then, oh wow, it didn't close below that. That's cool. Didn't revert. So this didn't close below that structure point. See how price came back off this level? So this is what I was saying about gold. Was it gold? Yeah, about gold weekly chart. Why we look short. Look at the daily here on ton. This thing set a high, came back, and then respected that previous higher low. If you go to, and then so it looks good for a continuation or in a head and shoulders, right? So this could be a head and shoulders play here. Here's your shoulder. If it actually rejects here today, it might actually go retest 7. Here's your shoulder play though. Shoulder, head, shoulder. But I like it more so like on gold for a short when like you look at the weekly here, when price sets a high, comes back and immediately closes below its last open close low or wick. Either works. I like it that way more because it shows that they just want to actually send it lower. I don't know why I have whiff on my watch list, but yeah, this thing has done pretty good. Oh, that's what we were looking at. This thing's bouncing right off that same low over here, which is crazy. Yo, what's up, Frank? How you doing, man? Welcome. Good to see you back. Man, I need a nap, bro. A nap sounds good right now. Nap sounds real good right now. WorldCoin is... I mean, I hate it. I'll never... This is like penny stock central. Inverse head and shoulders there. Dump. All right, it's like ships. Oh, ships not even a thing anymore? No, ship. No, it used to be ships. It wasn't ship. Maybe it was. Never mind, it was ship. I don't know how many stock splits this thing's had. Yeah, I just had another one. Actually, surprisingly, this thing's up. Shit, man. It just looks like penny stock. This looks like an average meme coin these days. Average new currency. Like, this is low cap coins back in the day. This is what low cap coins was back in the day. It was like companies like Ship. It's like now it's, like we just looked at. There's your Ship chart, right? There's your Ship chart. And then here's your go back. Here's your wild chart. It's like the exact same thing, right? It's like, but I trade Ship a lot. 250. I mean, this thing. I wouldn't look at the WorldCoin until this thing came down to like 228 or something, 229. How's Bitcoin doing? Pepe predictions. Still doing good. Still doing good. All right, bet. More's looking good today, fellas. More's looking good today. What you got on the mo? What you got on the mo? We got 35 minutes left on this 4-hour candle. So actually, the time will hit near the end of this 4-hour close. Yeah, it was. It was freaking ripping, and then it just died. It was ripping, then it died. It's like, know what? I haven't looked at penny stocks in forever. What penny stocks do you think are pumping today? Yo, what's up 300% today? Yo, dude. Penny stock. There you go. Dude, I kind of miss trading penny stocks. Back in the day, it was penny stocks. And 2016 is penny stocks and VWAP, baby. Penny stocks and VWAP. Yo, what's up, Bash? How you doing? Man, back with the bam, bam, bam. Penny stocks and VWAP was king back in the day. Look at that, see? They would skyrocket pre-market, and then you'd wait. Do they fade after pre-market, or do they keep moving? They kept moving. Usually they'll retest VWAP like they did here, then wham, they'll go again. That's crazy. This today is making me want 55%. This is making me want to retrade penny stocks again. You had a 300% mover like once a month, maybe something crazy like this. VLC1 here. Look at it halted. VLCN, it halted today. Halts are usually good. If you got an upside halt, you can get a nice gap up. Like here, boom, here. If you get an opening bell halt, 712, usually get a nice gap. Look at that gap there. This makes me want to go back to trading penny stocks. NNE, they got VWAP, bounce back, recovery, hold, bounce back, breakout. This thing did well too. Man, is penny stocks back? Are these things back? Penny stocks are back, man. There you go. There's your typical. There's your typical volume. 43 million. That's nice. That's awesome. I used to love trading penny stocks. It was so fun, man. And now with T+1, dude, that's convincing. I think that's a small account move now. Now with T+1, I think we're going back. Mantis, if you haven't bought Solana yet, buy that, my friend. Obviously not financial advice like you said, but again, if you haven't bought that, buy that. Look at Nvidia VWAP bouncing right off look at this at the bell though. I love seeing pre-market order blocks because Nvidia at the bell, if you get a pre-market order block, the odds of it bouncing if it does one of these guys, if it does one of these reverts like this, man, you usually get a big move. Order blocks on stocks on the 5-minute are nuts. If you have data, if you put your data in, like if you pay for the data, order blocks on stocks in the morning are nuts, dude. I used to trade them all the time. That's gonna like you gotta. All you do is watch reaction. All you do is watch reaction. Like here, let me see. You just watch for reaction in the morning, and usually it comes from a previous day. RGS. This is all the. Usually it comes from a previous day. Let me go to my. Make me think here. Was that a breaker this morning? It's just pulling a pre-market breaker. Meta. Let me get rid of VWAP. Old school VWAP days. I haven't before break. I used to use this before breakers, so just order blocks by themselves. There's always one or two every single day that would perfectly react. Look at Apple doing nothing today. Nvidia, I guess, was that one today. Unless Tesla did something. Was that it one? It's too high. That broke, or almost broke today. I still use VWAPs? No. I was just saying on penny stocks I would use VWAPs. I used to use VWAPs on penny stocks all the way. Dude, man, now with T+1, might have to try a small account on some pennies. That was always fun. Let's go back to Bitcoin though. Man, Bitcoin set another high on the 5-minute there. Comes back. Kind of rejected a bit. Not bad. I really think that 4-hour here. I really think the 4-hour here is going to come up and retest the 63,500 level. 63. I mean, the low is 63,300-ish. So we'll see from there. But nice mover nonetheless so far. We got, let's see, 15 minutes here. Rivian, let's go, dude. Let's go. I've been waiting on this thing to bounce. I bought a decent amount under $10. I didn't see it today. 8%. I haven't checked my IRA today, dude. Nice, 9% today. Do you think it's possible to go from $20 to $20,000 on crypto? Dude, anything's possible. It's 100% possible. Yeah. But the problem is you can't sit here and say, hey, you know, I'm like, you can't look at those tweets on Twitter, especially on crypto Twitter, and see like this guy over, 3 days turned $20 into whatever. Like that happened to me. I could have. It's one of those things where it's, hindsight's 2020, right? But you can't, like, if you want to trade it up, so long as you're using the same risk factor for $20 and you properly scale yourself, use the same, like, adjust your risk factor as you go, create a scaling system for $20. You implement the same thing and you can put the time in, right? Just like on $20, you don't want to, you want to stick with losing 10% or less per day. Like, keep that in mind. So 10%, $20 is $2, right? So if you're sitting there able to make 10% or lose 10% every day, and as you scale that up, you start doing the 10% rule all the way up. You can scale it pretty good. You have to have a strategy that could hit, 2 to 1 at least. You can do 1 to 1. But you can do variance. Like, a lot of strategies are variant based. Like, in my opinion, that's how I day trade, is variant based. So like I'm not going for a set risk reward every time. I'm going more for a set downside risk, and then I vary my profit depending how price is trading. You don't make it by following BKAI. You don't make it by following. You make it by launching a coin and rugging. Yep, pretty much. I will say, I missed out on a massive profit on a meme coin. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm a little pissed about it. It was, is it? It is trading. Omichi. That's depressing. I cashed out $100 on Michi, and it's worth now $250,000. Oh, I don't like looking at it. I can't look at it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I didn't know what I was doing. I doubled my money. I was like, okay, cool. Coop. Not at the moment, man. You can't get, risk-free for 30 days. But like going for the Razor Raymond look. Oh, no. Well, I'm going to do this off-screen first before... Okay, just making sure. Oh, I see. I see now. Sure. Oh, let me get it. There you go. Is that pretty good? Is that close? I said, am I going for the Razor Raymond look? Okay, I get it. Accept. Yes, I am. You got me, bro. You got me. Come on, brother. Oh, y'all are good. Nice. And he hits Coop Fridays, man. Every so often on Fridays we have a live stream code for you. Okay, just tune back in on Fridays. We got about 10 minutes left on Bitcoin predictions, guys. Penny stocks. Today's appealing. Today's very appealing. I'm getting back into the old not, I guess you could say ball and chain. That kind of is. That was a journey, man. Day one before options became mainstream. Fridays, Coop. Just come in on Fridays during the $300 giveaway, and sometimes we have a discount code. It's just random. Dude, crazy. Ethereum. Wow. Okay. Ethereum, man. We were just so. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Ethereum recovering out of this breaker already, guys. So this low right here, I'm gonna be high watch on this low on the daily here. Okay. If you go to the 4 hour, we can plot it off. But this zone right here, you have this breaker as well. High watch on that low. This low sitting at a 3411. So honestly, I would just say 3,400. Close over that today. Okay. Close over that today. If it does, look for tomorrow. Go back to retest like 3,500. But this look at the recovery on the daily. Fully recovering yesterday's loss. Bitcoin's got some ground to move on, but Ethereum fully covering yesterday's loss could be really big actually going into tomorrow. Get rid of that. So watch that. I like that a lot. Bitcoin's already recovered a ton today, man. What is at the level that Bitcoin turned down on FEG? What are you talking about? Wait, so it's a break? Which on Ethereum? Ethereum is a break. That's a breaker block. This is a breaker. It broke on the downside here. The minute this thing closes over it, it gets rid of the breaker. Breaker's over, right? If it closes over that, it deletes the breaker. So if it could take out, that means that this order block here, these lows, it's recovering, right? It's recovered those lows. If it does, a lot of times it could be setting up for that potential bounce back, like we've seen many times before. This is looking really solid for a V bounce. I want to see a higher low in the oscillator after it's already above 50, which is great. Give me a higher low somewhere down here, and we could get a nice move, to be honest. That's a very extended low, which is good. Oh, the green block here, all it comes from is the daily right here. Daily open close. There's a very significant lower high there, right? Lower high. This thing dropped new low, right? Kind of plotted back, boom, lower high. What I do is I take the open close level all the way up to at the high of that candle on the daily. Draw a zone, right? Because if you look at this on ETH as well, if you implement also Fibonacci, you see 618 lines up as well with that previous lower high. So great zone there. Great zone for a bounce back, which we've seen already. But there is something that there's two of these. Okay, no. Let me do. Hold on. We do have an automatic plotting toolkit on this. Hold on. Is it progression? Progression's good. It's not progression. We have so many Fibonacci indicators. Trailing stop, I think is what it is. Yep. Okay. So if I take off all these others. Oh. There you go. Let me just take off these drawing tools as well. So this is really cool. So essentially this is plotting this move right now for the short side. You can adjust the windows. Okay. You can adjust the windows to be bigger. It's just because this is the current swing point so far, right? So we can go left. I don't know. Let's do 40. Let's double it. So there you go. So this case is taking this far off swing low. There's your fib level automatically, and this is that green zone. So it gives you good potential target levels from these zones as well. Which this has been really solid actually. It's a trailing stop as well. You can see here when it plays out, it starts to trail to one side, and then it jumps and broke here. But then we have our next fib pull there on the daily. So this is actually me just with double the settings. But again, I mean, it's just a normal fib as well. This just gives you ways to alert it a lot easier too. So we can set up alerts for when it enters, a 50% retracement or not, which is pretty cool. But now this is, there's a lot of cool settings actually on this one. I haven't looked at that one in a while. But I love this massive imbalance we have here, so it's just a matter of time. Hell yeah, Crypto Kid. 32.50, dude. What a price. Yo, kudos to you. Yo, you almost got the low of the day, bro. Hell yeah. That's awesome. All right, guys. Bitcoin predictions coming in hot. Bitcoin predictions coming hot. Pepe has been killing it. We got 5 minutes left on the Bitcoin predictions. Looks like it's going to be yet again your favorite, more, baby. My favorite. All of our favorites, more. Coop, it just simplifies. It simplifies the process, man. I'm not going to sit here and say indicators are going to, you're going to throw them on your chart and you're going to be a profitable trader. That's not how you use indicators. That's not how we tell you to use indicators. You can't follow, the biggest thing we always state is you can't follow indicators blindly. What you can do is utilize indicators as a tool. Like, if I go over there and I grab my nail gun, I use that to, put up board and batten to, secure it to a wall, right? I don't just pick up that nail gun and then it automatically secures, board and batten to a wall, right? That's not what it does. Same thing with using an indicator. I can't just put it on my chart and it automatically is profitable for me. But I can use it, right, to help me discover a profitable strategy and also simplify the whole process and not have to make it complicated. I can then create an alert system that allows me to go and do things that I like doing and then gives me updates when I need them for whatever strategy I might have developed. How do I make the prediction? Rodrigo, if you want to do Bitcoin predictions, you got to join the stream on Stream Start. Right now, we've been starting at 1:45 Eastern every day, but we start between 1 and 2 Eastern every day. Just look for the scheduled stream on the main YouTube channel. Dude, honestly, you don't. At this point, you just need Pepe wheel. You need a Pepe wheel, dude. This thing's insane. He's been timing trades so well. All right, we got, 3 minutes? No, we got 2 minutes left. How do you make a prediction when you're in, babe? When you're in early. You got to be here on the stream early. Right now, who's the first person that said less? Han. Come on, Han. Tom said less. Auto Gang's all saying more. Vish knew it the less. Come on, brother. We'll go over that in just a second. Yes, I use Pepe wheel as my only indicator. He's insane. Man's trade history is nuts, bro. He's had 1, 2, 3, 4 losses and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 today. 8 winners, man. Guy is killing it. But the best part is all the winners are massive, massive wins. They were 1 bad loss. He's doubling his losses. Sir, is there any learning from you to do options trading? No need to spam it, man. I can read your thing. And what should be a risk reward to stop loss percentage? I would with options. You can't do specific, man. You can't be specific on exact risk to reward. You've got to kind of be like you have to have a variable way of going about it because option prices change based on decay. So like the prices fluctuate a lot. So if you put a stop in, but I would say you got to have more of a visual stop of your finger on the trigger type situation. So if price is extending like this pullback here could trigger my stop even though I wouldn't want it to, right? It just depends on the volatility of the option. So I would just say, hey, you know, if I see a candle close on Bitcoin, I mean, you probably trade SPY, you know, below a certain price, then I just click sell, right? Now, if you're doing long-term options, we got 35 seconds. If you do long-term options, you can set up, you know, stop losses and stuff. But if you're talking about day trading, then yeah, you got to be careful. If XRP touches $1, that's not happening. All right, guys. And today's winner is More. Let's freaking go. Congratulations, guys. If you send More today, you get 100 points added to your profile. Pepe, honestly, killing it. He is now up $2,500 since the 4th of this month, man. $2,500 in a month. I'm not complaining. Good job, Pepe. You're the man. Pepe Wheel's killing it, bro. This is the guy making those picks. This guy right here. You spin it against the market. He knows what's going to happen. He just knows. He just knows. Less tomorrow, brother? Okay, we'll see. All right. But besides that, guys, I appreciate you like always. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see who said less. Let's see who said more. First off, though, we do got to get bumping in here for the final, for the closing. We got to get bumping for the closing. Let me get some blue smoke up in here. Yeah. All right. And then we're going to get bumping on who said less, who said more. Come on, if you said less, what are you doing, brother? It worked yesterday. It didn't work today. Come on. Do we got to go to the discotheque? Do we need to go back to the discotheque? Request for the discotheque. Any request for the discotheque? Or are we gonna go back to? I love that one song. That remix is great. Discotheque, please. Okay, Crypto Kid likes the discotheque. I know he does. All right, we're gonna go back to the discotheque. There it is. All right, y'all know the drill. Here we go.
Monday night to the discotheque. Tuesday night to the discotheque.
All right, let's see who said more, who said less. Yo, Varun said more. Brad said more. Tom said more. Fam said more. Dave said more. Let's freaking go. If you said more, great job. Han with the less. Come on, Han. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing? Robert with the more. Great job, Robert. Tom with the less. Come on, Tom. Jim with the less. Come on, man. Alex with the more. Great job. Crypto with the more. Muscle with the more. Let's go, more fam. Vishnu with the less. Come on, brother. Come on, bro. We got Shane with the more. We got Tara with the more. We got Bill with the more. We got Paul with the more. We got Jonah with the more. Mike with the more. The more squad. Let's go. Demonic with the more. Jay with the more. Igor with the less. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. We got Cyber Paul with the more. Dan this guy with the more. Great job. Francis with the more. Yo, Cyrock with the less. What are you doing? Great Trank with the less. What are you doing? Aaron's in the chat. Anthony with the more. Greg with the less. Come on, man. Casey with the more. Great job. CJ, SJ with the more. Great job. Aaron with the more. Dora with the less. Precious with the less. Come on. What are you doing? Follow with the less. Opera with the more. Crypto Kid with the more. I think there's more of them. Maybe that's it. But congratulations if you said more one more time. Great job. One more with it. Great job. Get 100 points out of your profile. The discotheque. All right. Besides that, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you follow our Twitter. If you haven't already, make sure that you follow our Twitter. All right? If you're not, all right, great one. We post funny memes every once in a while. We also post great analysis on there with charts ready for you guys all day long, so you don't have to just tune in to the live stream for analysis. Go check that out. We posted our Solana as well. But again, guys, potentially 7 days out from the ETF. Similar time frame as we saw on Bitcoin ETF. 7 days out on the Ethereum ETF. Be ready for that. If you haven't already, make sure you also go and join the Discord, discord.gg/Lux. We also have a job opening for a graphic designer. Just go to the announcements there and fill out that form. We're going to be reaching out to you guys here later this week, okay? So make sure you go fill out that form if you are a graphic designer. We're needing you, all right? We're needing you. Besides that, my friends, I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. And I think we got on Wednesday, Wednesday we got new home sales 10 a.m. Be ready. And besides that, we got short interest at 4, and we'll be gone by then. Building permits at 8:30. So it's going to be an interesting day tomorrow, and then we got the GDP and all that updated later this week. Thursday, Friday, going to be pretty aggressive days. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Peace. Hopefully we get this stream fixed tomorrow.
Who's your daddy?
This is your daddy right now. This is your daddy right now. Man is killing it, up $2,500 this month just by spinning the wheel. Greatest strategy ever built. Greatest strategy ever built. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see what his pick is tomorrow. He's been killing it. Have a great rest of your day. And, if you're going to bed, good night. If you're just now waking up, good morning. Tell someone you love them.